What kind of advice could you give a recruiter or recruiting manager, let's say in a startup that needs to ramp up its hiring in a very short period of time?
I would say two things come to mind. One is scaling with precision. So I say this in that I think oftentimes we can get blinded by scale, scale, scale. Yeah, it's great to grow. But oftentimes as we're scaling quickly, we're scaling our mistakes. So I've always said to my team, scale with precision. The reason I mention this is a lot of recruiting teams at a certain point in growth, there's like the TA ops team whose job suddenly becomes to clean up work. And that's because typically the teams have just scaled and not scaled with precision. So that's one piece of advice I'd provide. The other one is there's often this notion of, to fill recs, we just need to hire more recruiters. I strongly believe that is actually quite dangerous, especially in the economy now. So I always challenge our own team of, what if we couldn't hire recruiters? Like, is there a smarter way, a more efficient way, a more creative way that we could be filling recs? And that in turn actually creates more value for the recruiter. Those are just two things that come to mind, and the intent there is always, as you grow, how can you continue to expand the team versus having to do cuts along the way, because that does really impact the morale of a recruiting team.